Good evening. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutloud.com. Today is Sunday, August 4th, 2013. It is close to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Today we will be talking about the euro-dollar trade, currency pair, trade idea, and bias for the following week, the week of August 5th through the 9th, 2013. Here's our favorite trade of the week and our favorite currency pair for this upcoming week. The euro-dollar. Is a rally possible into the euro-dollar? Well, let's look at some facts. The US dollar fell against the Japanese yen and euro in Friday's trading session on less than expected job reports. So, now, can this favor and maintain a euro-dollar rally? Well, let's take a look at the technical chart. Right here, we have a daily chart, a euro-dollar daily chart right in front of us. Where I have my cursor, we have a set support area at 1.3180 approximate area. And then we have a resistance above the whole number, 1.3300 area. So far, this is going to be our main clue for the following week. If we're going to maintain the upside momentum and if we're going to trade higher, breaking the support, also psychological price level of 1.3300, this can project the price higher into another whole number and a previous resistance area from back in June, and this is like back in June 19th and June 18th right here. And the area that we're looking for a possible target is 1.3400. So this is for short term. Now let's take a look at next price levels, next resistance areas that are possible into the euro dollar. So we're looking to the left hand side of the chart, and a rally into 3500 is as well possible. And again, we have a mid area right here set at 3450 that we're going to pay attention to as well because of this topping tail and because of this pivot high right here. And therefore, we're going to pay attention at the 3450 area. So let's recap because this is the only chart where we can see the potential target areas. So entry above 3300, first target into 3400, second target into 3450, and our third target into 3500. And this is if we trigger and maintain our momentum higher into this currency pair. Now, let's zoom into the 4-hour chart to see the price action. So far we had, and again, this was news that was coming into last week and then consolidated, found a new natural support, and you could see the natural support area was found right here, very close to the whole number again, 1.3000. Ever since we set this new support area, this new psychological area, we started to trade higher and higher, and we have consolidated, you can see it right here, a new support level at 3180 approximate area. And again, it comes from a previous area of support as well, from this area and this area, this pivot high right here as well. So we have a strong area that has developed that can actually indicate that the price action might continue higher. If we break this 1.330 price area. So again, we spoke about the targets, and like we mentioned earlier, we see the first target into 1.3400. So that would be 100 pips from our entry of 1.3300. For our second target of 1.3450, we're going to be looking for 150 pips profit. And for the target 3 area, we're looking at 1.3500. So for a 200 pip target profit. So with a stop, our stop for this trade is below And again, this is below 1.3180, and this is our risk is about 120 pips in this location. So again, just to recap, this is our stop area and this is our trigger area. And when we looked at the daily chart, you could see the daily projection area for our next target area is 1.3500. This area, of course, the mid area of 3.4, of course, the first area is 3.400, last area of target is 3.500, and the mid area 3.450. Please note that for entries, we watch the price action at the time of the trigger, and we always enter a couple of pips above the entry price for the trigger long in longs and a couple of pips below for shorts. So for more trade ideas and more updates, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, tradeoutloud.com, and don't forget to visit and like our Facebook page as facebook.com/tradeoutloud. Thank you for visiting us, and see you next time.